How's it going, and welcome back to JamesChats. So today is Word Thought Wednesday, which is the day that I took my brain thoughts and I turned them into word sentences. And yesterday, Wheezy Waiter did a video on change. No, we're not talking about this kind of change that just accumulates over time and you don't know what to do with because it's all pennies and nickels are no good anymore. They don't do their job, so they just build up in this little bucket of yours, wondering when their day will come to have a purpose. That was a tangent. I shouldn't do those. Throughout our lives, we will experience change. And it begins early. I mean, you change from pooping yourself all the time to using plumbing. Like, that's a big change. But there will be other changes that come up in your life that are also very, very big and scary. And we're talking about changes that you have to make a decision on. Like fate is looking you in the eyes and it's like, what are you gonna do now? And you're like, I don't know. That kind of change is what we're gonna talk about. Over the last year, my life has completely changed. A year ago, I was going to school in another city and I was going to school for information technology. I was miserable doing that. I had to look at the situation and realize, like, this could be the rest of my life. If I continue, I can make a decent living, blah, 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 but I hate it, so what do I do? And it was then that I had to really sort of buckle down and decide what I wanted to do. And realistically, what I wanted to do was something that had to do with filmmaking, something that had to do with making videos. And despite knowing that it would have so many hurdles, it would be, incredibly difficult to pursue, I made that leap. I made the decision to completely change my life. Shh, calm down, bucket. I was hitting things with my hand. I made these decisions, and it was so scary. If you are faced with a big decision to make that involves a great deal of change, what do? You always pick what you think will make you happy. I guess the most important thing here is that you don't settle. You don't settle for mediocrity. That's like one of my biggest virtues, is I just don't ever settle for mediocrity. Always go for what you know will make you a happy person. Pursuing video is something that made me happy. And it's funny because even after I made those decisions, more stuff changed that I didn't anticipate. 5 months ago, I wasn't a vlogger. What? And things will continue to change. My channel will not always be exactly like it is now. It's going to change and evolve over time as I decide to make more decisions. Does that make sense? And I didn't make these decisions in favor of money, fame, any of that kind of garbage. Because trust me, what I was doing before was very monetarily sound. It was a good option for financial success. And I sort of threw that out the door to pursue something that's exponentially more difficult and monetarily much more daunting than what I was doing. When you're faced with that kind of change, don't think you're weird or stupid or a loser, because everyone does it. Just make sure that you're doing things for the right reason, okay? So yeah, so there's that. Thank you, Wheezy Waiter, for making the video and prompting me to make this video. If you guys haven't already seen his video, if you don't know who he is, what are you doing here? And let me know in the comment section down below, what life-altering changes have you made before? Huh? It's been lovely. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.